People have no idea how hard this job is. It's a lot of mental focus, right? So I go to the place and I look at it, and then I have to mentally map out the entire place all along, making sure that my teammates have stuff to do, where they're starting, what they're doing, what I need to sketch out first so that they can fill everything in and create around it. There's a lot of organization, especially when I have a day of like 3 or 4 teammates. In itself, just managing the team is like, for me, the top of my focus level. And then of course I have to really push it in order to figure out what my designs are and what the best way to go about it is. So it's exhausting. Like, even if I weren't doing the physical painting, it would still be a lot, I think, to manage the team and make sure that I have everything mapped up and talking to the clients and everything's happy and, you know, invoices and all that stuff. That would already be a lot, but to do the physical part physically, you're doing so many squats a day. You're walking probably like 15,000 steps. You're lifting like heavy bins. You're moving heavy things around, like maybe if there's tables in the way. Working in the cold like 10 plus hours. Ladders, going up and down ladders, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and carrying all the stuff to and from. It is very physically demanding. Having said that, I am incredibly grateful every day. Even when I am so tired, I feel like crying. Because I get to be a full-time artist. I'm privileged enough to be able to do that. And I know there's a lot of people struggling out there trying to do that, but I've worked my butt off and have made it work. So I'm just really thankful. Anyways, I gotta go pick up Bancosa, and I also have to wake up a little bit. I'm so tired. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I need my rainbow glasses, clean hair. That's good enough. So something I didn't mention is where we're going today. So we're gonna be going in, down to Langley City. There's a place called Mainland Liquidators. Just everything that you would need for construction work sites, and also some other things as well. It's just liquidator, right? So whatever they sell. So I think this is like the 3rd or 4th year that I've done them. We usually do it on the outside. So again, we're gonna be out in the cold. Luckily it is 9 degrees. So nice and warm. That's gonna be the last job of the day. I moved one of the jobs today because we're kind of spent. Like, Bancosa says she's good to go, but I bet you that we're both gonna be feeling it within like an hour of painting today. So here comes Bancosa. Thank you. Can I ask for one more thing? This doesn't have sugar in it. Would be able to do it's just extra cream, but regular sugar and stuff. Sure. Is that okay? You don't need to throw it away or anything, right? Yeah. Okay. Breakfast of champions. Oh. And my annoying ass that asks for everything custom. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sorry. Okay. She's gonna be like, move on.
And that's okay. I don't think that.
As per usual, we start off with our base of white interior house paint. This does a couple of things. 1, it lets the colors pop a little bit more. 2, it makes it so that when it's backlit, it's not as brush strokey. And 3, the most important, if you're outside, it's a little bit more weatherproof when you use the interior house paint as a base. We then go ahead and fill in the colors with just regular craft acrylic paint. You can use house paint as well. And I challenge someone to go through this footage and see how many times we do squats, and give me the number in the comments below, because I think it's a lot. It's a lot, and that's just one job. So some jobs are way harder than others. They're a little bit lower. So look how cute it looks. I put the camera on my car hood and just let it go. Window paintings are the definition of trust the process, because when you first start, it looks pretty bad, and really only at the last minute like this do they really come together. After you do those little black outlines and the little shiny bits, everything just all of a sudden comes together and just looks adorable, just like this. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. Do you like these candy canes as much as I do?
Super loud here, but we are all done, and we're gonna head to the next location after some lunch. I'm not even sure what time it is, but this took us a couple hours, and it looks super cute. First time using spray paint for the white, and turned out really nice. Nice kind of glowy look to it. Yeah, looks good. What do you think? Good? All right, next location, please. Okay, so we're here at Sakota Grill and we have a little bit of a snag. So this is the type of thing that happens all the time with my business. So the fall stuff is still up, and I don't really offer removal just because if I damage a window, replacing it is probably going to be the cost of, or more than the cost of the actual job I'm doing. So insurance wise, it doesn't make sense. So I usually get them to remove it, but I'm here now. We're going to do it anyways. So yeah, that's kind of like snags that happens.
Oh yeah.
And there we go. See how it comes off in like strips? Oh, wrong bag. Wrong bag. Pretty clean. Bunkhouse is doing a little bit more down at the end. We've got it fairly cleaned up. So I'm going to start doing the outlines and we're going to start flood filling it in with white. Little line here. That's where the snow is going to go. I need to get started. It's getting dark. So we are doing the drawing now. Snowmans and candy canes and trees and, you know, the usual. I just do a rough outline with the house paint, exterior house paint, and then let that dry for just a little bit, just until it's tacky, and then I fill it in. And that way you can kind of see the outline just ever so slightly. And that way when I go to do the color and, you know, all that stuff on top, I'll have that slight bump, that outline there, so I can have a guide of what I'm doing or what my original sketch was. But we're doing it. We're pretty much done. I've got the Santa to do though.
Always 3 hours is overtime, no big deal. Looks great though.
Been a couple of days of really big jobs, so done good.
You're done real good.
Okay, so here's the finished product. Unfortunately, it is pretty dark out here, so I got the flash on. Hopefully you can see. Little Rudolph, he's kind of goofy looking, but he's cute. And pièce de résistance, the Santa, our pile of junk. And the last little bit, just some trees, squirrels, stars. What do you have to say?
It was worth it.
It's 8 o'clock at night.
Let's go home.
We've been working since 9. We're done. Done. It's done.
So I'm finally back home. It is now 9:13. This is like a 12.5-hour day. Crazy. I'm exhausted, and I know Bonko's is exhausted too. So I'm gonna go inside and hopefully get some rest. I can see that my kids are still up, so put them to bed and then get some rest. On to tomorrow.